Welcome to the Pod Squad, a podcast brought to you by the pupils of Sculholm Letterkenny, our platform to explore, learn and have fun.
In this episode, we talk to James Bright Abankwah, professional footballer with Watford FC and for the Republic of Ireland.
Thanks very much for taking time out of your very, very busy schedule. Listen, we're absolutely delighted that you've taken the time out to be on the podcast today. And I know you spent a couple of years here at Sculholm, so we couldn't be prouder of everything you're doing. And we were even more prouder when you got called up to the international squad last couple of weeks back. It's an exciting time for you. Listen, we can't wait to see you make your debut. Hopefully it's coming up. And we'll be cheering you every step of the way. So, listen, I'm not going to speak now. I'm going to pass you on to the children. They're going to ask you a few questions. And at the end, I'll just come on to thank you again. If that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine. No problem.
Good man, James. Thanks very much. Okay, I'm going to pass you over to Christopher now. Thanks, James.
Hi, Chris. How are you?
Good. How are you, James?
Yeah, I'm all good. Thank you.
My first question is, what inspired you to pursue a career in professional football?
I think it was just my family. Like just watching, like how we grew up and stuff. I just wanted to be able to make a change for my family, and then obviously just from watching football since I was young, I just always knew it was something I wanted to do.
Yep. My next question is, can you talk us through your journey from school football to the professional level?
Yeah, obviously I played a bit of school football. I think I then went into when I moved to Longford, it became a bit more serious. I started playing for Melview outside of school. From there, I played at Cherry Orchard in Dublin. I played there for a couple of years. It was a decent level. I then went on to St Pat's in the League of Ireland. Yeah, I played League of Ireland for a bit as well, right from under 15s to senior level, and then I got my move to Italy from there, and yeah, now I'm at Watford.
Anyways, I'll pass you on to Jake here.
Hi,
Hi,
James.
Jeff, how are you? You okay?
Yeah, how was your day?
Yeah, all good, thank you. Yourself?
No problem. Yeah, it's good also. I got a
That's
couple of
good.
questions.
Yeah, go on.
What were some of the biggest challenges you faced on your way to becoming a professional footballer, and how did you overcome them?
I think the biggest challenge I faced was my first loan period. When I went on loan to Charlton, it was a difficult period for myself. I went in, I think I was 19, and then like I wasn't playing as much as I thought I would. So it was quite difficult for me mentally. But I think just having my family around, my agents as well, just supporting me through the whole situation, it helped quite a bit. And yeah, now I'm at Watford, and I'm kicking on.
That's good. I got
Yeah,
another one.
yeah, go on.
Was there a specific moment when you realized you had the potential to make it as a professional footballer?
Um, I'd say when I signed for Udinese in Italy, I knew there was something there for me. I felt like there was a big opportunity for me to go far, and I just needed to put my head down and keep working, and that's exactly what I've done. Yeah,
Yeah. Thank you so much.
yeah, no problem. Thank you very much.
Yep.
Hello, James. I'm Arthur, and I have a couple of questions for you today.
Yeah, no problem. Right there, go on.
Can you describe a typical day at Watford FC?
Yeah, so obviously we'd come in the morning around I think 9:20 report, have our breakfast then. After breakfast, you can go to the physio, get a bit of treatment done. We'd have a bit of pre-activation around 11 for about 15 minutes. Once pre-activation is done, we'd go out to the pitch, get a session done, and then when we're done, we come back in, physio again, just to make sure your body's right, have a bit of lunch, and then yeah, head home. You have gym in between as well, actually. Sorry, gym in between, and then yeah, head home.
I have another question here.
Yeah.
What's the best and worst part of being a professional footballer?
I think the best part is just playing a game on the weekend, in front of the fans, in front of your family, friends. I think that's the best thing for me. The worst part is it's quite boring, to be honest with you. You get a lot of free time, and yeah, you just don't know what to do at times. So yeah, I'd say that.
Hel- Hello,
Hi.
James. My name is McClay. I have two questions for you here.
Yeah, sure.
How do you manage pressure before big matches?
Um, um, I think with me, I've come from a Christian family, so I tend to pray to God about it, read my Bible as well, and yeah, just let God take control, and that's just how I deal with them.
And have you ever had a serious injury? How do you stay motivated during recovery?
Yeah, I think yeah, I did. I had one, I had a hamstring injury. It was a quite sore one, quite difficult period for me, because I was in that Charlton at this moment as well. But I think just having my friends, family around, knowing that I'm playing football and they just keep supporting me, just gives me the push to keep going.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, James. My name's Delray.
Where are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm all good, thank you.
Who has had the biggest influence on your career and why?
Definitely my mom, 100%. I think from Longford days, bringing me up to Dublin to get training done, and she'd stay there, wait for me to finish, and then bring me back home. It was about an hour and 20-minute drive, and just from that, she's definitely the one.
All right.
Yeah.
Who is the best player you've ever marked?
Um, the best player I've ever marked. I'd definitely say Chiesa, Federico Chiesa. Yeah.
How do you handle competition for places in the team?
I just stay motivated within myself, just work hard, just my down, keep going, if I don't picked, I keep working hard and then make sure I get picked the following week.
All right. As a central defender, what advice would you give me to improve my game?
I think you need to be very vocal. Well, yeah, try to be very vocal on the pitch. I think as you speak on the pitch and communicate with others, it helps you a lot. So I know probably technically, physically, you'd have to, I think just adding a bit of that to your game in terms of communication and yeah, being vocal on the pitch, it'll definitely help you and your teammates.
All right. Thank you.
No problem.
Hello, James. My name is Philip, and I have two questions for you here.
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Do you think your education and school experience contributed to your football career in any way?
Yeah, definitely. I'd say so. I think it just helps you being that bit more switched on in certain situations, yeah, that's what I'd say.
The second one is, what advice would you give to young players who dream of becoming professionals?
Work hard, never give up. Everybody's story is different, Don't look at your mates and think he's here and I'm here. Just keep working, keep grinding hard, and your time will definitely come.
All right. Thank you for interviewing you.
Hello,
No
James.
problem.
Hello, James. My name
Hi,
is
how are
Charlie.
you?
I'd like to ask you some more questions.
Yeah,
So,
sure, Charlie, go
next
ahead.
question. Looking back on your career, is there anything you would have done differently?
No, I've always said, I have no regrets, so yeah, nothing I would have done differently.
Next question. What has been the most
Yeah.
memorable moment of your career so far?
There's two. I'll give you two. Winning my first senior trophy, the FAI Cup final. We won with Pats against Bows, and then getting called into the Ireland first team. I think they're two the biggest memorable things in my career so far. Yeah.
Well, um, well, bye, James.
Hi,
Hi.
James. Hi, James. My name is
Hi, you
Marius.
okay?
Yeah.
Hi, Marius.
Do you have First question? Do you have any pre-match rituals or superstitions?
I wouldn't say it's a rich. Well, yeah, it's something I do every day before a game. Like I said, I come from a Christian-based family, so I'd always pray and read my Bible before each game.
Second question. If you weren't a footballer, what career would you be pursuing?
That is a very difficult question, a great question as well. I've always thought about it, but I'm not really sure. I'm lucky football worked out for me.
Okay, thank you.
Hello, James. My name is
Thank
Oscar.
you. Hi,
I have two
hi,
questions
Oscar, you
for you.
okay?
Who was your footballing idol growing up?
Yeah, sure. I think growing up it was Cristiano Ronaldo. I was more of an attacking player when I was younger, and just watching how he was in games. It was someone I wanted to be. It was someone I wanted to be like. But then as I grew up and started to play center back, it then became Ramos, Van Dijk.
Thank you. And the second question, what's the best stadium you've played in and what made it special?
The best stadium I've played in, I'd say probably the San Siro, in Italy. It was just unbelievable, the atmosphere, the crowd, the pitch as well. So yeah, I definitely have to give it to the San Siro.
Thank you, James. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you, you too.
Hello, James. I'm Jackie, and I have two questions to ask you.
Yeah, sure.
The first question is: when you're playing abroad, what do you miss most about home?
I'd definitely say my family, 100%. I moved away when I was 18, moving abroad. It was quite difficult. So when I'm away, I'd say I definitely miss them.
All right. And second question is: who's your favorite player, Neymar or Messi?
I'd say Messi.
Messi. Thank you, James. Thank you for your time.
No problem.
James, listen, it's been fantastic having you on today. Just a quick one about your time at Skull Column Kill. Do you remember anything about it?
I was quite young, There's not much I remember, but like outside of that, I just remember always going to Arena. I think it's Arena 7. Is that still
Arena
there?
7, yeah.
Yeah, I
And
remember.
would you remember? I sent you on a photograph. Do you remember
Yeah,
any of the faces or names
yeah.
even?
There was a David. I think he had ginger hair.
David Alunias, I think it was. Yeah, you stood out too because you were so mannerly and so quiet,
Yeah, yeah,
and so I mean, it's continued on into adulthood. It's a pleasure to see
yeah,
your journey. Look, as I say, you've made us incredibly proud. I know you've only spent a couple of years here, but we still will say that you're a past pupil, and
yeah,
we wish you best of luck in your career. And if you're ever
yeah,
back in the Northwest, please
yeah.
make it your business to call back to us. But James,
Definitely.
thanks
Well,
very much, James. Much appreciated.
thank you very much for having us.
You've just been listening to the Pod Squad podcast brought to you by the pupils of Skull Column Kill, Letterkenny.